Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game.
Number 15, Lenny Euro. Number 7, Nathan.
Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Masraoui. Number 30, Sheshko.
Just eases him off the ball. Hall. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's really well manoeuvred. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Threads one in, tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Tonali. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was... Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Manchester Cunha! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he shoots! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he welcomes it in. And he's away. He's having a go. It's loose and shapes to shoot. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Elanga really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Bruno Fernandes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great vision, and he's intervened well there. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ahmad, Sheshko. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. He's picked his way through. Hit into the middle. Oh, well played. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Paul kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he's being shifted off it. Now that's well seen too. Livramento. Tonali, looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Ahmad. Can he get it through? Sheshko. It's the keeper's ball.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Tonali. And it's Guimaraes. Shaw. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Byrne spots it and... he's given it away. He's just the keeper to beat. Great chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Manchester United are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Tonali. That has not gone well. Mazraoui. for sure.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this
Elanga.
match was 71,898.
Played out towards the right wing. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's gone to goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Dalot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Miley. Tonali. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? And he's only too happy to take that back. Mazraoui. Picked out brilliantly. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, taken with style. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Distributed tidily. Played back into the centre. Ahmad's cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Diogo Dalot concedes a free kick for that. Shifted it to the flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Diogo Dalot providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Guimaraes. And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's on it, can he get away?
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Miley. Martinez. Now he's off and running. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Shaw with a definite foul there. Manchester United moments now away from seeing this one out. Can he latch on to this?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hall. Aims beyond the defence. Shot, surely! He has done it! one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Matheus Cunha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is... And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Matheus Nunes. Into the channel. Has crossed into... Climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the...
Chance for a shot! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Doku tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Plays it across. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni tries to pass it through. First quarter of an hour gone. Valverde makes the interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ruben Dias. It's Bernardo Silva. Asensio gets over and intercepts. And he plays one through. And he's searching shapes to shoot! Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Spread neatly. Valverde promptly onto that. And that is that. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. That is good alertness. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Shot a goal! Reinders. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Oh, he takes a shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Cherki. Now it's Rodri. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Might be danger here. He is through here. But that has not gone well. Reinders. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland.
Added time.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Goulet. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland, and he's got the beating of his man. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Arda Güler. That has been cut short. Reinders. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bernardo Silva. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Güler. Great defending, strong and determined. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. He's one-on-one, surely! And that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. No, that's been intercepted. Reinders. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Matches Nunes, kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Vardiol is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, played through for the wide man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. And he's there to get it away. Mbappe. Finished. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to
11,
turn to their benches.
Doku. Number 3, Ruben Diaz.
Kusenov.
Number 27, Matthias Nunes. Number 16,
Ake.
Rodri. Coming on the field, number 7,
Nico Gonzalez. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left.
There's the shot!
Number 45.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution in progress.
Guardio. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it into space. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball... Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodrigo. Can he finish? Reinders. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Crosses it in.
There will be
Gonzalez
1 minute added
gathers
time.
from the goal kick. Foden. Valverde getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Marmoush is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played. Reinders. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Kusenov. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Ake. Now that's well seen too.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rudiger wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. But they've got it again. Chouameni driving forward.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Reinders. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Drinking is only allowed in the areas shown.
Well, it
in
has
this
been
map.
a
Thank you very
punishing
much for your
game, both
cooperation.
physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Rudiger cuts it out.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Nico Gonzalez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. He's got away. Marmouche with the cross. That's really well cleared. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Stood up well to him there. Foden. Haaland.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found a way past. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kusanov gets across to intercept that. There's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross, big header! And that is it. Time for no more. So after that very late drama, we are still level here.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. 1-0.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So, a duel between the keepers. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Marmouche is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So this one to restore parity. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And so the captain steps up. And he's missed it. Reinders is fourth up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Rodrigo is the fourth man to step forward for them. Big character, big moment, big save. And stepping up, the skipper. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. That's it! It is done! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good
to the
evening.
staff room immediately.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. but then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So
Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. And he cuts out the supply. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eric Garcia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gross. Koundé gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's made its way to him. Real chance here. Delivers with wit. And it's claimed by the keeper. Chan kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here. This looks promising. And the finish! Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, super find. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Still goalless at the moment. And here's the chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. But that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gross. Ryerson. Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice looking ball. Yamal. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. Half an hour played now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Girassi. Balde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good effort from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Into Baini. Ryerson. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Ambitious ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a good run down the left. Gross. That's the keeper's ball. Eric Garcia. He's in a great position here. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
For an information bulletin.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Time for a change in personnel.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And a chance! In for the pieces! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Caresses it through. Pedri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gross. Looking for options for movement. Oh, some tackle that. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Great vision. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now, can they get him away? Lewandowski. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this
Koundé
match
is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Girassi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Martin. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, Red, nice interception. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ryerson. Short changes him with that pass. There's a sharp little ball here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now somewhat off target. Martin. Kubasi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's picked it up out wide. Gross. Now he's got space here. Gets into some space. The ball has bounced loose now. Could be danger here. Here's the header! Quality ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get...
And this is Lewandowski. He's having a shot! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafinha. Borussia Dortmund are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Gross. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this is the big chance. Girassi! There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Baini. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferran Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Eric Garcia. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both
Please
wish you
turn
a
your
very good
attention
evening.
to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker...
And the shot! And it's a goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
After 2 minutes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kerkez gets rid without sophistication. Could move up a gear here. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Great vision. Now it's Wirtz. Watkins. Can he get on the end of this? Here's a sharp little ball here. Camera. McAllister with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. McAllister has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Can he spark a counter here? Wirtz bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Konate makes the interception. Driving forward, and he welcomes it in. And he's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kirkes. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Watkins. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Goes for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
McAllister is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Played back in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that could set him on his way. Jones! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, nicely intercepted. Madsen. Camera. That has not gone well. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gets into some space. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Cash, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Camera.
time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Jones.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Soboslai providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's managed to get rid. Onana threads one in. Vitz. Kirkes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Jones! And it's in! The second half sparked straight into life. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Onana. Lovely pass, but can...
Big chance! They've scored!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best.
The attendance for this
Ended
match
up in
was
no man's land.
28,599.
Gravenberg. That's Fierce. And it's Kirkes. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he is going into that little black book. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Tielemans. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bizot claims comfortably. Lindelof cuts out the pass. McAllister looking to add to his goal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Szoboszlai. Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's really well cleared. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Alisson looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Brilliant save from Alisson! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! No mistake! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Real chance! In for the pieces! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That's been won straight back. Watkins, he's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball.
There will be 3
Jones.
minutes added time.
Vids, Ekitike, and he's intervened well there. Works it forward. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. So that's it, it is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a
Hello,
very good
everybody,
evening.
And this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for 1 or 2 of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing.
Bruno Fernandes! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Gray. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The ball's gone astray. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator.
Oh, what has happened here? Serves up across. And it's Casemiro. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Euro has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Simons. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Kolumwani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Kolumwani! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shaw, played out towards the right wing. Romero gets over and intercepts. Now it's Kudus. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Dallo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Kudus. He's in. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, good-looking ball. Heaven. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. Opts to play it. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Casemiro. Ahmad. A heavy challenge. And that's gone loose. Played with finesse. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Knocks it out wide. Diogo Dallo in towards the back stick. And that has been cleared. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the keeper's got it again. Kolumwani. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's through here. Oh, some tackle that. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Number 4, Danzo. Number 21,
Threads one in, pings it across. Terrific!
Madison. Substitution in progress.
Good offside that time. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Colomwani. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Simons. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Ahmad. He's found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Diallo looking to get on the end of this. Lovely, now then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. No, it's come to nothing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. "60 minutes played. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Colomwani. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Simons. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Always onto this. He has a look up. Takes a shot! He scores! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right.
Big chance! Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Gray. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And they win it back again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just...
And the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 2 then. Matches Cunha! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. Simons. Looks a good ball through. And it's Kudus. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great vision. That looks a threat. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Xavi Simons deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Ahmad. He is through here. Diogo Dalot. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Back to the keeper it goes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He came in hard, very hard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he goes cross-field. Diogo Dalot. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
And we'd like to
Good evening
inform
to
you
you.
now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou open. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rashford. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Eric Garcia. Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Chance, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality.
Decent chance! It's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Neres in acres of space out wide. He's shooting! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Rashford. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Di Lorenzo. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there. Lang. Pass somewhat off target. That looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the left it goes. Kubasi. Now he's off and running. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's running through. He's being urged to... And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, super find. And it's Rashford! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Spinazzola. That is great defending, so alert.
Referee has just said play on.
Now that's well seen too. Crunching tackle. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Tries to play it through. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the pass is intercepted. And it's Balde. And here's Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. McTominay. He won't be happy with that one. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Played back in. That'll be a throw-in. Di Lorenzo cuts it out. David Neres. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. This looks promising. Yamal! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nicely spread. Now it's David Neres. Threads one in. De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Searching pass he's played there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Real chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? It's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Højlund, and he shoots! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Di Lorenzo. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a...
Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Comes out and deals with it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good alertness. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
David Neres. No way through.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Di Lorenzo. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lang. Højlund. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spread out to the left. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And time is up. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rashford, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here, and he shoots! Maguire plays it long. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Reinders. There's Rawi. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. And the cross comes in. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Foden. Nouri. Well, that is one way to stop him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Foden. He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Foden. Can he get it through? And the shot! It's loose, and there's and again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Threads one in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gets into some space, looking to play him in. It's a throw-in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Real chance! Yes! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
1 minute added time.
Matheus Nunes. There's a sharp little ball here. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Everyone, please welcome out.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Leading a cagey game. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Mazraoui. Rodri. Oh, they could be caught out here. Šeško! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Kusanov. Nuri. And that has left him in a heap. Cherki. And it's made its way to him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out to the right. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Can he get on the end of this? No way through, so back... Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 10.
Showing great feet there.
Climbs
up big!
Doku. Number 26.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look at... Oh, terrible pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Nunez. Distributed tidily. No, that's been intercepted. Doku going full tilt down the left. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Matheus Cunha's cross. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mazraoui makes the interception. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's picked his way through. Tries to get it clear. Ahmad. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Kusanov, not the most convincing of passes. Rodri. Nuri. Sort changes him with that pass. Mazraoui is the guilty party there. He is through here. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Reinders. It's a really well-measured ball. Savinho could try cutting inside here. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Now it's come to nothing. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Chance! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a good foot in there. And here's Ferran Torres.
Oh, great feet, that.
Showing good feet. Ferran Torres! And somehow it stayed out. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Pedri. Quality ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Foot in. Great vision. Now there, he's had a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Balde.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Rashford gets into a good position. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Matson. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Rashford could try cutting inside here. Now it's Watkins. And he's got the beating of his man. Matson. And the shot! Martin gets rid without sophistication. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, no joy this time. Martin. And that has left him in a heap.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Marlon. McGinn. Tielemans. Barcelona have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No way through there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. That's the keeper's ball. Looking to play him in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cleared without complication. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, what a mistake! Camera. Now it's Watkins. Distributed tidily. Watkins. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Yamal. He's through and all alone. Great chance! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's picked his way through. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here whether...
Shoots! Sensational from Rashford! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Onana really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Watkins! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, that has not gone well.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Yamal. Good shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lewandowski finds himself offside. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, terrible pass. He could be in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tielemans picks it up out wide. That's going to go a long way. And this is face-to-face with the keeper. He's got space in the area. Balde spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Now it's to Watkins. Chance, surely! And he's following up! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. It's a quick ball upfield. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Watkins! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Lewandowski. There's the shot! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona could not have picked... That's that, the end. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. And the shot's on here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely spread. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. Reinders. Great vision. And he's in on goal.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
And it's Martin. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Oh, shooting chance! That could spell trouble. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely.
Chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And we have our very first corner. Bernardo Silva! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Martin. And Balde. Rafinha. Yamal looking to run onto it. Ruben Dias defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Reinders. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. Can he get it through? Played it. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And here's Bernardo Silva. Yamal. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ball's played through. Ball played through for the wide man. Vardiol with the slide tackle there. Rafinha plays it short. And it's Koundé. Shapes to shoot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Cherki. Now it's Reinders. Balde makes the interception. Pedri has it out wide and in space. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Yamal. That's the keeper's ball. Bernardo Silva looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferran Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Nicked it back promptly. Driving on and making good progress. Cherki. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vardiol. And it's been given away. Nicely aimed pass. How could it go? Great chance! Well, now it's a race. It's fallen kindly here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rafinha with the short one. And the shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask.
Goes for a shot. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here to turn a deficit into a lead. It's bounced back off the post. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Martin. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cherki. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski in with the challenge. Very nicely done. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see.
And there's the shot!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ferran Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Vardiol. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ake. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Savinho. And it's Reinders. Martin spots it and intercepts.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed.
He's having a shot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Short changes him with that pass. Pedri.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he finish?
Savinho. Pass is just off target. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Valde. Rafinha gets into some space. Eric Garcia. Reinders looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well played. Here's Haaland.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Lewandowski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. Bernardo Silva.
4 added minutes on the board.
That's a little off target. Reinders. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Reinders. Marmouche. Threads one in. Look at the space here. He has found the way through. Corner number 2 then. Bernardo Silva! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to play it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his head to shot! It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to pass it through. Pedri is on. Pedri! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Savinho. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Reinders his cross. Savinho! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rafinha. Now it's Yamal. Big chance! Oh, what? And again! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Stones. Marmouche. A good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Over to the left. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. And a chance! Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Lewandowski is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Haaland is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Off the post!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to put them 2 up. And the lead is 2. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. 2 to the good. The third man in the queue. That's a good penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And he puts it away. And that doubles their lead. He must, but can he? That's it! It is done! Barcelona have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.